Oh, excuse me. You can't go into an island while you're still on your ship, okay? After a long voyage, you happen upon the North Isle. On the North Isle, you will hear the tale of a maiden in white. Very well then, prepare to go ashore. The North Isle is home to a range of majestic snow-capped peaks, the grandeur of which serves as a constant reminder to the residents of just how small they are. Having grown accustomed to life on the ocean, Laddie helps you prepare to moor the vessel. Lack, meanwhile, continues to laze about within the confines of Laddie's hood. Looks like Lack won't be needing dinner tonight, you muse to yourself as you unfurl the map. From the wharf extends a well-maintained road, which no doubt leads to civilization. You come across an open-air stall. A sign reads, "Goods bought here." As you peer into the stall, its proprietress calls out to you. "This is an exchange shop. We'll pay good money for whatever you have. But this determines the price," she continues, revealing the die in her hand. It seems she's finished buying for the day. The proprietress begins closing up shop, and you go on your way. You are greeted by sublime white gates, the likes of which you've never seen. As you attempt to pass through them and enter the city, someone garbed entirely in white rushes out, as if running from something, and crashes into you. You cannot see their face for the white mask covering it, but the fact that they have a weapon in hand makes you think they're a city soldier. You extend a hand to the soldier, who tumbled to the ground after your collision. "Out of my way," the soldier shouts, their voice muffled by the mask, before charging at you. Apparently, they want to fight. You parry the soldier's sword, then watch as they flee to the west. This must be a stela of the Isle's guardian spirit. Magnificent. Good work. Ahead of you on the path, you spot a woman crouched on the ground. It looks as though she's twisted her ankle. She looks up at you and asks, "Don't suppose you could spare any salve?" Unfortunately, you have no salve. The woman rubs her pained leg and hangs her head, lamenting, "Oh, poor me." Fight him off. You stand on the edge of the forest. As you lift your foot to step beyond the tree line, an ominous, rumbling voice reaches your ears. "Be gone." The trees rustle ominously. Perhaps it is best not to tempt fate. Crystal clear water runs through canals in the white-wreathed city. This place is far more beautiful than any village you've ever visited. "Welcome to Alabaster City," the soldier at the gate greets, though his eyes don't even glance your way. You suppose he's busy monitoring the streets. As you look around, you see soldiers gathered in a ravaged corner of the city. You can't help but wonder what transpired there. Despite that, the other residents carry on with their daily lives as if nothing is amiss. The contrast strikes you as strange. Alabaster City seems intolerant of impurity. It makes you wonder if its history is as spotless as its appearance. "Welcome to Alabaster City," the soldier bellows in unison with their colleague to the left of the city gates. "Welcome to Alabaster City," the soldier bellows in unison with their colleague to the right of the city gates. The soldier sternly surveys the people walking up and down the street, periodically pausing to write something down on a piece of paper. The city is safe thanks to the maiden and the soldiers, the girl exclaims. She seems to have not a care in all the world. Do your part to keep Alabaster City clean. The soldier holds out a bag, hoping to collect the refuse of passers-by. What a thankless task protecting Alabaster City's image must be. Among the townsfolk peacefully going about their day, you see two young women making quite the racket. It's all your fault, one woman shouts at the other, whose eyes run with tears. They appear to be fighting. No fighting, Lack exclaims in a rare bout of righteousness. Get out of my sight, you weird puppet, the woman retorts. Lack is shocked. She may be right about Lack being strange, but you admittedly feel a bit bad for it. The self-assured woman is Lanka, the Ivory Maiden and keeper of the island's destiny. The woman being berated is Krim, the Ivory Maiden's attendant. The women explain that they were entrusted with killing the deserter who ravaged the town. Lanka claims that the deserter escaped because of her bungling attendant and noogies a fist against either side of Krim's head. Lanka gives your group a long, appraising look before whispering, "You'll do nicely." Consider this a great honor, she continues, then orders you to help her in the search for the deserter. You had wanted to ask her about her maiden's relic, but now it seems you have no choice but to obey her command. If I shop here, I'll have to shop next door as well, the woman mutters to herself as she peruses the necklaces on display. It would only be fair, she says, trying on one of the necklaces. If anything bad happens, the maiden and the soldiers handle it, the boy says, though clearly bored with the peaceful city. This area is off limits, the soldier says, stopping you in your tracks. You know what happens to those who enter the shrine unbidden, warns a paper pasted to the gate of the shrine. Alas, you don't know, and are left to wonder and despair. The innkeeper beckons you in with a warm smile. You inquire as to the price of a room, only to receive a soft, "Oh, that won't be necessary," in response. Befuddled, you ask why. "I could tell from the moment I laid eyes on you poor pathetic lot that it simply wouldn't be right to ask you for money," she says blithely.